because that's there and we're over there. Is this a good idea?
Some people say, aren't you people ever happy with RVing, with camping?
Talking about us being psycho RVers. I'm like, well, maybe if we act like, you know, the psycho music and play. Wait a minute, doesn't he have a Ford? Yes. Doesn't the Ford have 360-degree cameras? Yes. Were his eyes closed? I guess.
All right, y'all, we are just here on an after lunch hike. Not a real hike, just walking a few hundred feet down. We saw the logging operation sign because they do logging in this national forest, but what else did we see? We saw this bad boy here, carcass pole. And let me zoom in for you. Carcass pole. So they do hunting here, obviously, and it's a picture of a bear's foot, 100 yards that way. What in the world does that mean? Does that mean if you have leftover parts from your hunting that you just leave them for the bears? Is that why they have the bear paw there? Or is that just where you clean your animals and you bring them home? I mean, what do you do?
I just want to know because that's there and we're over there.
You can literally see us.
So my next question is this a good idea? Are we camping in a good area? And it's a carcass pole with a bear's foot, so does that mean they want the bear to eat the carcass? So
that would be my guess.
So they're trying to draw bears to this area. And again, is this a good idea? We're right there.
Now it's not.
Bear carcass pole is 100 yards that way.
Now it's not hunting season yet, not that we know of, but it's just odd to us. What is a carcass pole? I know we've got lots of good hunters in our group here. Explain it to us in the comments. Set us straight and be nice to us, because we're not hunters. We're not against hunting. We just don't happen to hunt, so we don't know. Y'all, this is an everyday occurrence up here on the mountain. They do logging. The logging doesn't bother us. They don't make an excessive amount of noise. They drive very respectfully, but it's just something that we see every day. And this is the one that has the crane on it, so this is the one that handles the big logs. They don't usually haul any themselves, but they got a few this time. It's always something different, and it's a little bit entertaining.
All right, y'all, we're going into the Family Dollar here in Lander to get Amazon package. They said they have Amazon lockers. Where are they?
Let's be inside.
Oh.
Oh, there they are right here. Alright. So. Oh, there it is. Wow.
That's kind of cool. Alright, y'all, we are having supper on the Blackstone, so let's go out and see what Matthew is up to. So Matthew, you're not cooking on the Blackstone? What's going on? Are you supervisor?
I've moved up in the world. Can't you tell? I got helpers.
Oh, did you hire some recruits?
I'm not paying them. Are you serious?
No, Michelle and Courtney are cooking peppers and onions, and then we're gonna have, I think, chicken and sausage. Is that right?
That's right, yes. And I'm not exactly a pro using the Blackstone. Courtney's more of a cook than I am. And for the chicken, I tend to overcook it. And then I'm also fearful I'm going to undercook it, so
Okay.
I asked for her help.
And it smells good. Like Matthew always says, you wish there was smell-o-vision, right?
Yeah. Now that you said that, I can finally start smelling.
Now, how does it feel, Matthew, having someone else cook on the Blackstone instead of you being the cook?
Well, honestly, it's cast iron. You can't do a whole lot to hurt it. Nobody's ever driven our truck, but they can use the Blackstone.
So. And what's for dessert?
Oh, s'mores.
I'll walk over and show y'all why we're having s'mores. Matthew has already built us a campfire. It's not supposed to be too windy tonight. And the last time he started the campfire, he didn't have to have any lighter fluid or cardboard. This is a s'more table.
Yeah.
We've heard about people making s'mores with, what is that, the Keebler stripes?
Yes,
fudge
stripe
stripes.
cookies.
Oh, look at that popping candy one.
Fire.
We'll have
Fun.
plenty of time to wait.
Our lighters do not work well at high elevation.
Hey, but you got it started without lighter fluid in a cardboard box.
I may need a blowtorch.
All right, y'all, I just wanted y'all to see the campfire fully engulfed. And people are way far away from the campfire because Matthew makes a really hot campfire. And
Everybody needs a talent.
and everybody likes to be on their phones except Chris. He likes to eat cookies, which are supposed to be for the s'mores, but he's not waiting for the s'mores.
I don't care.
And Cal's over there getting in the cookies.
Michelle did something to the cookies, and now they're all stuck together.
Oh no, Michelle, what did
They're
you do to
useless.
the cookies?
Well, when I took them out of the package, they were starting to melt, so I thought, well, I'll put them in the refrigerator, and then we'll just be able to easily pull them
So now
apart.
they're all melted together, and now they won't come apart.
As you're
Like,
looking,
like I needed. I mean, look,
Yeah.
I destroyed it.
Yeah.
oh, let me see.
How'd you get one?
I'll have to get a knife
How'd
out.
you get one?
He probably just took the stack.
No, I got 3.
Oh,
Yeah, let
Yeah.
me get a knife, and it should punch right through them.
this is
Hey, but it's finger looking good, right?
it's a hashtag fail.
So, the last time you saw us, we were boondocking. We're still boondocking. So why in the world did this happen? We're in an actual campsite in a national forest campground. Do we just like wasting money? No. So we went to the trailhead for the trail that we're about to start, and it was slam full. It's Labor Day weekend.
On a Sunday morning at 8:30.
We thought we were doing good. There was absolutely nowhere to park. So Kyle and Michelle, the Wandering Shores, said, hey, we'll rent a campsite. So they did. They rented a campsite. So here we are camping without actually spending the night. And we get a private, secure parking space with a fire pit.
Because right here, you can see the parking spaces, y'all. I don't know why they have parking spaces here, but it says no trailhead parking. That leads to the trail too. Here's the boulder field.
Oh, thank you, Wyoming.
Let the game begin.
All right, y'all. I'm out of breath because we started at like 9,400 feet. I just wanted y'all to see all the boulders.
All right, Wyoming, you know we love you. You're our favorite state, but I'm a bit tired of these rocks. Can we do without them, please? All right.
Michelle likes them though, right, Michelle?
I really don't.
I like them.
It's good for exercise, but it's also good for twisting your ankles. Morning, how are y'all doing?
Where are you guys riding to?
Upper Tyler.
Oh, okay.
Where are you guys headed?
Same thing.
Place?
Yeah.
Oh, we just caught you?
Oh, you're headed. Oh, you just.
Yeah, we just stopped to let you guys pass.
Well, you're sweet. Right over here.
So I won't step on you.
Looks like they all have fishing poles too.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
All right, look at this one, y'all. Now, this one is worth looking at. Isn't this some kind of pretty? All right. Cue the music. Look at this. All right, this is amazing. It's so quiet here. I don't know why I'm whispering, but it's so quiet. What a beautiful lake. Let me show you how shallow it is right here. It gets deeper, but look at this. If you want these pictures, you know where to go. Facebook and Instagram. Give us a little bit because we're usually a little bit behind, but you will see full color photos. Because that's right, we're in the 1970s and we're advertising full color photos. Ignore that. All right, y'all. We're finishing up this trail. I'm a little out of breath, but not too bad this time, honestly. So y'all say it together. What's our favorite part of every trail? Seeing that the truck is still there. And All Trails is not happy with us, might I add, because we did not start at the official starting point. But that's the beautiful thing. All Trails can complain all it wants to. You do what you want to do. All right, y'all, we got back. I told you we'd wrap it up. What did you think of the trail?
It was nice. I would rank it a 4 because of the boulders.
But that lake at the end, that was really something else. That was amazing. All right, so according to my phone, we have gone 1,083 feet elevation gain, 7.62 miles, and I got no idea on calories, but our top elevation was 10,120 feet, if I'm reading this right. That's pretty cool.
And it was actually kind of hot. It was really cold this morning, but I was surprised how hot it got unless we're just so accustomed to the cold now that, we're not used to hot?
I mean, we're over 9,000 feet now. We're at such high elevation that you'd think it wouldn't be so warm, but we just got done hiking a bunch, so.
Maybe our blood's thickening.
I don't know. Doing something. Good morning, everybody. And look at this. Let me zoom in. There it is. Look at that. A beautiful moose. And we were just going to go down there later today. There's a little trail down there too. So, man, what a beautiful animal. I'm surprised there aren't two of them. Usually they seem to hang out in pairs. Let me zoom out a little bit and give you some context. This is just down the hill from us. Oh, we've been praying to see some big wild animals.
All right, y'all, I'm on our roof. I was gonna give y'all a rooftop tour. We've got RVs way up there. This is Labor Day weekend. There was a car camper when we first got here. Not anymore. Then you got a whole bunch of campers all down there for Labor Day. Here's our solar panels. And here's our spot. There's our fire pit with a random table sitting there. Yeah, but look at, and the truck's there because the squirrels, when you park the truck over here with the logs, they keep getting in the truck. So Matthew parked the truck over here. All right, y'all, now's the time to replace our water pressure regulator because Matthew just always assumed that it was 30 psi everywhere we went.
Well, we changed the water filter, this part of the water filter.
Oh, it's leaking.
It's leaking.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
A
That means
leaking
for y'all to
water.
see that.
A leaking water filter.
We changed this and it made a big difference, but this old thing, which we've used for years, see, it was constantly at 30 psi. And I'm guessing that's wrong. So we got this beautiful new Camco version. Look how nice that looks. It's shiny. It looks nice. So all I'm gonna do is, let's see, this side. Attach it, and I'm gonna save the old one. Just, not for long, just for now, just so I have a backup in case this one doesn't work, because it's unproven, it's brand new. But we're gonna need this very, very soon.
And y'all, if y'all are wondering why he's got yellow fingers and red fingers, if y'all can even notice that on camera, it's because he went to replace our printer ink and now it's a rainbow on his hand.
It's never easy. And then my hands are so dry, I put
Oh,
the
yeah.
printer back where it goes
Can
and
y'all
I
see that?
came out with bleeding spots. So
And then he likes to say he had a fight with the rainbow,
I had a
right?
fight with a rainbow and I don't know who won, but I'm multicolored now.
I think the rainbow one.
It could be.
He had a fight with the rainbow and the rainbow one. All right, y'all, when you're in a boondocking spot, you have to be very careful what's on the ground. We put a rock on it, but there was not a rock on this. And this huge, what would you call that, a bolt?
Yeah, like a bolt or a stake.
And then they wound up putting a stake by it, and you can see that's broke off. So Matthew went and put the rock on it like this. And then he decided to drive over the rock. Like he forgot that it was there, even though we put the rock there.
Not the next
And
second.
I know y'all are like, wait a minute, doesn't he have a Ford? Yes. Doesn't the Ford have 360-degree cameras? Yes. Were his eyes closed? I guess. I mean, he has all the technologies possible to miss this, and he still ran over it.
I am not perfect. The cameras picked it up just fine. I just wasn't looking very carefully. I thought I had it, I missed it, but it's such a thick steak, y'all. I mean, not like the yummy kind you eat, like a metal steak or a bolt, so big that it didn't pierce the tire, no damage at all, but now we have the rock back on top of it, so if any other person wants to do the same dumb things that I do, hopefully it won't hurt their tire.
So any other Matthews, right?
Yeah, if there's any other Matthews out there, then we've tried to Matthew-proof it for the next person, because when you run over it, the rock moves.
Have you ever felt like you were living in the movie The Wizard of Oz, or maybe Twister?
I don't understand the connection between them. You lost me.
One day up here on the top of the mountain, we had, I think it was wind gusts up to 52 miles per hour and the reason I tell you that it was like living in a movie of Wizard of Oz, we had flying litter boxes. That's right. Litter boxes flying.
Yeah, that's true.
Our chairs, rocks. The wind picked up our rocks and threw them.
That's also
we
true.
We had Starlink literally picked up one of our friends and moved on their slide, and everybody was looking out their window going, when is the Blackstone gonna move, right?
And it never did. That thing is made out of cast iron. It's heavy. It's not moving.
Matthew's hat even flew off because we had to go out during the gust of the wind to help, you know, our friends with their Starlink and stuff like that. And at that moment, Matthew's hat went flying off, and here I am. I'm running like a marathon runner trying to get his hat, and all he saw was, no, she's running in slow motion.
That's what it looked like. She's barely moving, and I'm like, my hat's gone. I'm never gonna see it again. Lost in the woods.
You see, his concern was his hat, and not me. But anyways,
I was concerned about you going slowly.
I wish we could have filmed it, but I mean, our hands were full. I was trying to prevent him from falling off the ladder while the wind is blowing. I mean, it was literally like would you say a scene more out of The Wizard of Oz or The Twister? Is it about the same?
Well, there were no flying cows, so maybe The Wizard of Oz.
But y'all, look where we're standing. You see, we've got the evergreen trees. We have got the fall colors, and it is only like, what is today?
Today is September the 6th.
Yo, and it might be because we're in high elevation.
We're very high elevation.
Tomorrow we leave. We are leaving the mountain tomorrow, going to another place, and I'm hoping the drive there, now that we're starting to see the fall colors, it's going to be a very gorgeous drive. My favorite season to camp in is fall. What is your favorite season?
It is fall. Our favorite seasons are as follows. For camping, fall, spring, winter, summer. Last. Summer's last.
Yeah, because I think, why is summer last for you?
For me, it's because, number one, there's a whole lot of people. And I don't mean to be a curmudgeon, but there's a lot of people camping in the summer. It gets hot in the summer. We have been so blessed by God this summer by avoiding the heat for the most part, but our track record is not always that stellar.
So one more thing we'd like to cover. I want y'all to ask. Just talk to whatever you're looking at and say, Matthew, how are them chipmunks and ground squirrels up there?
Well, since you asked, our latest little annoyance, and might I ask, some people say, aren't you people ever happy with RVing, with camping? I have to say, this is the best life we could ever imagine living, but how interesting would it be if nothing weird happened? So we're gonna bring you the weird. We're just bringing you the truth. So here's the truth. These ground squirrels are friendly. I mean, they're really friendly. How friendly are they, you ask? They love trucks and Jeeps and more trucks, because we had 2 trucks and a Jeep here. And guess where they like to store? I would say store their little acorns and nuts, but all I'm looking at are pine trees, so I don't actually know what they eat around here.
Yeah.
Berries or something? Leaves? I don't know what they eat. Honestly, I don't. I see them munching on stuff. There's no acorns. But whatever it is, they store them in your truck. Now, I'd go out there like a fiend, start the truck, move it a little bit, drive down the road, make sure they get nice and dizzy and fall out if they're still in there. And our friends would do whatever they did to get rid of the squirrels, but they just kept coming back. We've never seen this before.
I mean, if you go outside, you could see little holes all in the ground, so they're digging.
They're burying and digging it up again, getting ready for winter.
Yeah, and our friends had traps set around for mice, but didn't catch any of these. And then our other friends have a big dog, and I think the dog came out and scared one of them, and she said it went, ah, or something like that, like the cartoon. But they just keep running back. I mean, if y'all watched our video called Psycho RVers, talking about us being Psycho RVers, I'm like, well, maybe if we act like, you know, the psycho music and play, it would keep the birds away. But I don't think noise keeps the squirrels away, because when Matthew would raise the window in the RV, y'all have heard it, goes, it would run towards the truck, right?
Towards the truck for shelter.
He even
Now-
set off the truck alarm.
Now we are looking at getting some ultrasonic doohickeys
Yeah.
for the truck. We have the one that goes blinky blinky, and so far it's still there, and as far as we know, it's working at night. The problem is the mice come out at night, the squirrels come out during the day. Blinky blinky doesn't help them during the day, because you got this big yellow ball of fire in the sky that says I'm brighter. So we're just going to have to try something. Leave us comments below, squirrels and chipmunks specifically during the day. How do you keep them away? Is it still the same good old peppermint oil? Is it something else? We really do honestly need your help on this, because we've never seen it happen before, but that doesn't mean it hasn't happened, and we just didn't notice.
We seriously would like your advice, because we're trying to do our research online, and they're like, yeah, ultrasonic could keep the squirrels away, or they say you might have to have several. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Decorate the truck? And then now he's thinking about, because we've seen other people do it, when Christmas season comes, it's the day after Christmas, we might be buying those rope lights and putting them all around the truck on the bottom, because we don't want that. Maybe they won't crawl over the rope light.
I don't know. How crazy do we need to get? We need your help, seriously.
And how many of y'all are like Matthew that just go nuts? I mean, he's trying to edit y'all's videos so y'all can see them, and he's looking out the window like, that stinging squirrel!
Yeah, it's sitting on top of our tire even, poking its head out. I'm like, oh, if I just had like a BB gun.
What's funny is the first time he noticed it, actually our friend noticed it, Kyle, that we're boondocking with, and he said, I saw the squirrel jump up on your tire and go up in your truck. Matthew's like, that's it. So he got in the truck and just sped off, and then Kyle said as Matthew sped off, the squirrel went
I went down the road, and it's a dirt road, it's bumpy, and I was going as quick as I could safely go, because I'm like, I'm going to make this thing real sick to its stomach if it's hanging around. So anyways, we love animals. How about you?
Yeah. Squirrel. Speaking of squirrel moment, there's an RV coming in. That's right, y'all. It's a Friday afternoon, and that is a myth. That camping season ends after Labor Day.
Total myth.
We still see people out here camping.
Now, there were more campers on Labor Day. Oh, and there's a squirrel. You can't see it, but it's hopping on the rocks. There were more people over Labor Day, but yeah, people still camp. And when you get into hunting season, oh my goodness, they will take every nook and cranny they can find if it's a hot area. So.
And they're not just classified as hunters. I got a new name for them. They're camping hunters, because if they're staying in a camper, they're technically camping and hunting, so they're camper hunting.
So I think, moving on, I think you have to wait until really first snowfall, and then all you're going to get are the hardcore.
Like
us. Then we get our pick of spots.
Right. All right, y'all. There is another rainbow here in Wyoming. You zoom in. Looks like it's double. Let's see if I can zoom in on the other part. You can hear the thunder, but I don't see, most of it's behind.